let me tell you what I learned so far. Generational curses, you can't just shy bye and fall out and it's done. You can't just say, God, I just want my finances to line up. I want my health to line up, or I want this to work out for me. You literally have to intercede, go to war to get yourself out of generational curse. You want to know if you're going through generational curses? Look at the patterns. No matter where you work at, you can never have money. You broke every week. No matter what you do with your business, you can never get ahead. No matter how many relationships you get in, they all end the same. No matter how many men you meet, it all ends the same, right? Everybody died at a certain age in your family, from cancer or high blood pressure or something like that. Like, follow the pattern, right? But then I also, on the other side of this conversation, I also find it hard to find grace for people when they get to that point, because it's like, okay, somebody has told you the pattern, or you've seen the pattern, and then you ignore the pattern and expect it to change. I have literally watched people say, I'm not in poverty no more. And they didn't fast, they didn't pray, they didn't break the covenants or the altars that was built by a family or some ancestors before them concerning this poverty mindset, or why so many people dying in the family at a certain age from an illness, or the infirmity that's going on, or the fact that some of y'all family members made pact with witches, so some of y'all couldn't even get married or can't even get close to a man that you're supposed to be married to because of a curse on your life. So, like, when you choose not to follow the pattern, or you sit there dumbfounded and think, because I said God, or the simple fact that y'all sit there and just think that you said, God, free me from it, so you're going to be freed. No, it takes prayer. It takes fast. The Bible says some things are going to come through by prayer and fasting. Like, you got to turn down your plate. You got to seek God for real. You got to seek revelation for real. You got to read scripture to break these demonic covenants that you have on your life. Not only do you have to do that spiritual wise, physical wise, you got to make better decisions. Physical wise, you got to ask God to renew your mind and help and give you strategy on what to do to not have a poverty mindset no more. You got to change your eating to not have the high blood pressure in your family, or die from this or die from that, because that's the pattern. So it can stop with you. It's not all just spiritual. It's not all just sit there and say, oh God, I'm free. No, you're not free. Because if you holler that you free from something, but the pattern is still repeating itself, that means that you're not free from it, that you haven't broke in.